Okay, so I jumped down the BASSMIDI bandwagon as soon as it came out and loaded up the Roland SE55 sound font. When playing games in DOSBox, I immediately noticed an improved fidelity. However, just today I noticed something sounded wrong in the beginning of Doom 2 first level. About 5 bars in the music after the bass intro, a cymbal starts playing at the end of the riff. When a real SE55 or Microsoft's Wavetable synth piped into DOSBox, those cymbals are staccato and cut off quickly. With the BASSMIDI and SE55 sound fonts, those cymbals keep on ringing for a few beats. Can anyone else confirm this too? Why is this happening? Is it because sound fonts don't relay all the proper MIDI information? Can anything be done to make it more accurate with BASSMIDI? Otherwise, it doesn't seem to be the panacea I thought. Right, so welcome back to another tutorial. In this video I'm gonna rediscover that problem I was just talking about. It was the Avogadro Dispose, as you saw, and it seems like the real solution is nowhere to be found, especially on YouTube. So here I'm back again to save the day. So it was about an issue of a cymbal ringing instead of getting chopped off as per the composition. Before jumping straight up into cymbals, here I have my humble hi-hats loaded over here. Let's take a quick look and zoom it in. So here are the key ranges that specify them to each key, or you can widen the range as per you like. Attenuations, how much you duck your volume, and pan, how to move around the stereo and such. Loop points, root keys, there are also tunings, tuning controls, cutoff, and here are the envelope controls standing for volume and modulation respectively, and also vibrato. And below all of them there is this parameter called exclusive class, and it's globally set to 1. And let's see how this sounds. So as you can see, I can mute the open hi-hat by the close hi-hat or the pedal hi-hat or the open hi-hat itself. Let's say I have no idea about this exclusive class number and I deleted it. So now the ability to chop the hi-hat is now gone. Let's try putting a different number here. I put 2, and our chopping ability is back. 8, 3, and so on. It's the same. And now I'm gonna try this, put in some different numbers. We got pedal and the open in 3 and the close in 1. So now I can cut the open hi-hat with just the pedal, but the close hi-hat is doing nothing. Let's try some different thing. You can kind of see the odd nature between the close hi-hat and the pedal hi-hat, but the open hi-hat isn't affected by anything. But I can still mute the close hi-hat by varying the velocity. Well, other than hi-hats, we have some triangle and a Japanese surdo or a trigram that are also can be muted. See the triangle, is getting muted by the close shot, and also the tiger drum. I don't know whether you can hear it clearly because of the reverb. Let's get the triangle and see if the triangle is getting influenced by our hi-hats, the close pedal hi-hat. Now you can clearly hear that the triangle is ringing right after the pedal hi-hat shows. So let's see what's going on here. We have got the hi-hat at the class 1 as we discussed earlier, and let's see the percussion partial. Key 80 triangle. You can see that the triangle is in exclusive class 2. Is the exclusive class row. And the surdo hit in exclusive class 6. And there's more. The guiro, which is this. Yeah. So there are lots of instruments that can be muted or chopped or anything you like, and all of these are in different exclusive class values. So that's the same thing that's happening with Roland's cymbals, like so. And here we have the cymbals as the only ones that are having their values. Like you have the crash 1 in 4, ride 1 in 5, China crash in 6, bell ride in 7, splash in 8, crash 2 in 9, and the second ride in 10. So they're isolated as they should be. And now we can mute them by themselves if you can vary the velocity. So far so good. So this is my definition of exclusive classes: just a sample or a group of samples within a sound font that is dedicated to behave monophonically. And this thing has nothing to deal with system exclusive codings or synthesizer specific black magic. At the end of the day, guys, it's the same tweak repeated all over again in Roland cymbals. And here I have 2 different crash and ride sets. Actually it's a 3. This one is for brush kits, hence the mild attack of metal brushes rather than sticks. So this is the common crash and ride set, which I included in almost every acoustic kit, according every standard 1 kit. I could have included this one with the tweak. The common one is without it. Could have included the tweak in every single drum kit, but there comes a problem. There are 2 different approaches on playing cymbals. So playing cymbal is not always about just chopping them like violently. We also do the cymbal rolls. Like I have seen a lot more cymbal rolls recently rather than chopping, at least little to no chopping, I would say. So here I have some examples on cymbal chopping and cymbal swelling afterwards. And here is Doom 2 level 1. Just soloing the drums. So here you got the cymbal chopping. Well, that's the exclusive class tweak applied. I applied the same tweak on standard 2, CM6432 and MT32, and also on my junk kit. Yeah, so the cymbals got chopped. Let's try another kit, in this case standard 1. So the cymbals are now hanging. But here's another scenario. It's from Yanni's The Rain Must Fall. Due to some copyright claim, whether I get it or not, I'm soloing the drums. So we got the nice cymbal swell. Let's try that with the SE55 kit, i.e. the exclusive class tweak applied. So we missed out the nice cymbal swell. Instead we got a cymbal pulse thing. So here's another example. Here's a much more modern one. I'm skipping it a bit. That's also the crash cymbal. I'm changing the kit. Now instead of that abrupt static, we are getting bombarded by cymbals without the exclusive class tweak. There's nothing to do with system exclusive codings after all. So if I were to apply those exclusive class tweaks we just discussed in my SoundFont, then I think I'm too late. At the very first time I was thinking like the chopping of the cymbals like a fold at the ADSR envelope. In fact, GS Wavetable, I'm speaking, GS Wavetable was suffering with the lack of polyphony and such. Well, turns out it is what it is. And on the flip side, since the most popular sound font among gamers is SE55, I'd better come up with my modified approach of an SE55 sound font. In fact, I'm working on the Emperor Griffiths' SE55 sound set, and it comes with longer samples that may or may not include smaller loops. So at first I was hunting down these smaller loops and thus making the samples smaller and adding more compactness to it. Now that we have discovered the error of cymbals together, I think it's my time to polish it up further and maybe later release it one day. So yeah, lots of work to do and so little time. Well, it's time to wrap this up. The error of the hanging cymbal has nothing to do with some synthesizer specific parameters. It's just the sound font itself, now that you figured out. Okay, I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed the video. Honestly, sorry for making such a boring video. It's my second attempt to like make this whole video all over again. You may or may not have witnessed the first video with a lot more freezing and such. At least this thing has some background music for you. So yeah, let's hope to see you once again in a new video. Until then, stay safe, stay strong. It's 314 signing out.